going on YouTube? All right, man. Out here on my 2024 Road Glide, and I just wanted to take you over here and kind of show you what I did to the sound system to make it a little bit better, so I could hear it going down the road, and with products that are out right now, without wasting a whole lot of money for the future. Now, what that means is I've already got it in my head here. I'm not going with Rockford Fosgate. So what I'm going to do, and what I've already done so far, is you might have watched another video of mine where I talked about using the Rockford Fosgate 500 watt amp from Harley. You buy that through Harley. And then I went to Jay at Volunteer Audio and picked up some SX 165 Neos, which is the 6.5 speakers for the front, and the SX 690s, which are the 6x9 speakers in the back. Both of those are Hertz audio, and I'll leave you a link in the description in case any of you are interested after this video. But I did want to kind of tell you, even though it says Rockford Fosgate, the only thing that's Rockford Fosgate is the amp, and I guess that's kind of sponsored by Harley as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and park. We're going to put on some copy-free music, and I'm just going to show you guys where we're at with this system. And I'm pretty impressed, you know, because of still running the 500 watt amp, because this thing was garbage, guys. I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, it was crap. The radio doesn't have any power, but Harley puts in a 200 watt amp from the factory and puts those really low 6x9s, low quality 6x9s. And so I just want to, let me make sure that I get this on copy free music here so I don't get in trouble. But anyway, bear with me here, and we'll do a walk away. So, like I was telling you, so picking it up, we had to do something different. If you want to hear this thing going down the road, you've got to change something, because those speakers, you could get about 10 foot behind it with it running. You couldn't make out the words to the song. So, but now I think I've got this thing to at least where I can hear it going down the road. And turn on some copy-free music here. Let me get it all connected. Still pretty crisp. Sounds much better than what it did when I first bought this thing. It was totally ridiculous. Totally. And look, I get it. You got to keep the prices down on these things. This thing right here, I think, is going to be tolerable. I've tested it out, running down the road. I can hear it just fine, 80 miles an hour, even with my helmet on. So that's a pretty good distance right there. You can get a little further away. Try to do this without going in into the mud here. Well, if you ask me, it's pretty decent. It's going to go to the next track here as we walk back, but you can see the distance there. I don't know how many spaces that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll just count them as we go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, so 19 spaces. 19 by about 6 to 8 feet, maybe. Pretty decent. So that's it, guys. If you bought one of these new 2024 Harleys, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Pretty much on any of the Harleys with the stock speakers, it's going to be about the same thing. But particularly these, because there's limited options. Do your homework. Don't take my word for it. But what I found out is using the plug-and-play amp to this point. Here it is, May. The 1st of May, and the only plug-and-play amp out right now is the Harley Rockford Fosgate 500 watt amp. I changed that 200 watt amp, plugged in the 500 watt, put in the Hertz SX 165 Neos in the front, and the SX 690s in the back from Volunteer Audio. He gave me a cable. I ran it from a plug-in right behind the headlight. It's plugged in because it's already piped in, already wired up for rear speakers in these new models. Unplugged that plug, plugged this one in, ran the backbone under the tank up to under the seat, split it off, drilled a little 5/8 hole into the bag, and ran my speaker wires from the speakers to that splitter. That's all it took. I will put a link down below so you guys can see the products that I'm talking about here. And if you choose to do that, great. Again, thanks for watching. I'm Ironhead. This is Dad's Garage. Be safe.